Hey, good morning, Newton County Elementary friends. This is Christy. As promised, I wanted to send you a few follow-up videos on using some of the resources that we talked about last week. So you'll see on the screen, I am on my Google Drive. I'm on my Google Drive. So you will start on your Google Drive and you can take any content that you've saved here. You'll see I have 2 PDFs, including one from one of your teachers. I have 2 PDFs that are saved here, but I also can start with a Google Doc or a notebook file. If you found something on the Smart Exchange that you love, save it in your Google Drive and you can start there. PowerPoint, or let's see, PowerPoint, Google file, PDF, or notebook file. So anything that I want to start with, you'll recognize this George Washington Carver worksheet. I just right click on it and select Open with Lumio. Open with Lumio. And that's how I get into editing this document for use in my classroom for my students to utilize it on their device. Now, by default, it's going to kick me into editing mode and it's uploading the file now. It's going to say, hey, if it were multiple pages, it would say, hey, do you want all these pages? And I can deselect or reselect as I want to, and I click add. And it transforms that PDF file into a Lumio file, and this is where I can smartify it. This should look familiar to you. I can add text or pictures over here on my magic wand. That's where I transform this page into either an individual or collaborative activity. I can add up to 5 minutes of instructional audio for every page. And down here in the bottom left-hand corner on the blue plus sign, that's where I add all of my content. So remember, I did this starting in my Google Drive. So when I go back to my Google Drive and I refresh, we'll see the file that I created, even though I didn't even do anything to it. I just turned it into a Lumio file. It's right there now in my drive. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Just go to your Google Drive, make sure your content is there, right click, open with, and that is absolutely how you start to transform your previously created content into Lumio.